Hey you guys, so we are on a bus and we are finally headed back to New York, and I am so happy. We look at the skies here. I thought, and maybe this is kind of stupid, but I thought maybe if you were in Albany, things would be a little brighter. It's not. It's gloomy and dark. So we are waiting for. Can you guys hear me? By the way, this thing is loose. Good.
Don't call yourself loose, Erica.
No.
I have better taste than that.
Oh, you know what I meant. This little rat tail thing. No, I mean like it's just. Oh, anyway. So our bus ride is going to be about 3 hours, and here's something kind of funny. Okay, so, well, funny to me. When I was looking at the overhead, to put all the luggage, I thought that there was going to be, those little drawer, the drawer doors that kind of slide out like they have on aircrafts. They don't. They just have that little elastic silicone band thing there. So I was trying to grab at the top, thinking that there was some kind of makeshift, some kind of retractable door there. There isn't. It's just that. Oh yeah, look at that. That's newest technology right there. Look at that. Newest technology. Now, I don't know what this is here. This looks a little dated. Something tells me this is a year 2000. I know how to drive. I have a driver's license, a Hawaiian one, but I don't trust myself driving in New York. If you look at how people are, people get road ragey, traffic here blows. I think that's the reason why so many people, they just take the train, the subway, or they take an Uber and Lyft. Yeah, so it actually has an outlet. Do you guys see it? The little two outlets over there, the white ones. You have two over there. Now I think that little netting there was supposed to be for some kind of brochure, but I'm not too sure. Yeah, I don't want to drive in New York. Nope. But one thing that was surprising to me is that I was talking to people in the Lyft driver in Albany, and he told me, he said, driving in Albany is a lot more pleasant than in New York. The new shop is moving along. Would I ever use a Hackintosh laptop if he got me a ThinkPad? You know what? Good question. Well, I'm not too sure if you heard about this, but we were in the airport and his ThinkPad actually fell on my foot and it bruised my foot. And it was that moment in time that I deemed the ThinkPad as a dangerous laptop. So I don't know. I don't know if I would move to this ThinkPad. I do think though
that you get a carbon. The X1 carbon's thinner and lighter than your Air.
But what if I get water damage on the carbon? Then what?
There's no such thing, Eric.
There's no such thing?
It's water resistant.
It's water resistant.
Yeah, it's a real laptop.
It's a real laptop. I don't think so. Does anyone have the X1 carbon? Wait, why would I want to get a laptop that looks like a MacBook but isn't a MacBook?
It doesn't look like a MacBook. It looks sexier than a MacBook.
No.
Way sexier than a shitty ass MacBook.
What? What are we looking at? This thing is... Oh. My hand is black.
You want to have a girl in the video, Erica.
I want to have a girl in the video.
Girl
okay.
in the video.
Well, actually, people just want to see you. Look at that.
No, they want to see you.
No, they want to see.
Look, be a true vlogger. You're showing them the back of a chair. What is this rubbish?
Why wouldn't I? Why am I gonna hold the camera?
You showed it like this. Like this. Watch, see.
Okay, show me how to stream influencer. Okay, how do you hold it? What is influencing?
Well, I'm not doing it right because I'm a dude, and you're not supposed to be a dude. What you want to do? Hold it like this.
Pretend you're a girl.
Okay, watch.
How would you do that?
Okay, you have your thumb on the bottom.
Okay.
Your index finger on the top, and then you curdle your middle finger around this part of the microphone
okay,
here.
Okay.
So this way you're not holding it over there. See that?
Okay.
Now you're using two hands. Holding the total new. You're being a
This
total...
is very complicated.
You're a noob. Okay,
This is
let me
very
watch here.
complicated. You know, my hands aren't that big.
You're such a noob. Oh my god. Okay, watch again, Erica. Listen, if you were able to teach me to use chopsticks, I can teach you to do this. Watch, see, look. Thumb.
Welcome aboard
Index
our
finger.
Back Trailway southbound service express to New York
this.
City Port
Okay.
Authority bus
Okay.
terminal.
Now go for it.
I gotta.
Please listen to the following announcements for your safety.
Okay.
Head in the bathroom.
Ah.
Inside the restroom are grab bars to steady
It's
yourself.
not muted. No.
If you
Can
are
hear me?
sitting in the front seats especially, please silence your cell phones and
is this, Fran
ringers.
Drescher?
That is Adirondack Trailway Company policy.
Silence it.
This sounds like Fran Drescher.
If I can hear your music up here, it's too loud. Other passengers can as well. Please keep your headphones at a mindful tone to where
Mindful
only you
tone.
can hear what you're listening to, not your neighbor.
Hear that?
If you are in the front seats at nighttime, please have your cell phones and devices on nighttime mode as
Nighttime.
not to distract your operator with glare. The reading lamps in the front seats are not hooked up because of glare. Please do not blind your driver with cell phones. If you need to make a brief call, that's understandable. Be mindful of your tone and language and don't scream at the top of your lungs. There is absolutely no smoking aboard the coach. This includes any and all e-cigarette devices. It includes the back of the coach and the restroom. There's no consumption of alcoholic beverages. There's free Wi-Fi aboard for you to use.
Free
You
Wi-Fi.
need a password. It won't cost you anything. Choose the first available network with the name iNet or Trailways in it. You have power outlets at your seats with the exception of the front seats. They do not have chargers in the front, so you're going to have to ask your neighbor behind you to share. Again, this is express to New York City Port Authority bus terminal. Hoping to get there between 7 and 7:30. Of course, this is all contingent on traffic and weather conditions. On behalf of Adirondack Trailways, I would like to thank you for riding with us, welcome you aboard. If there's anything I can do to make your ride better, if it gets too hot, too cold, don't be afraid to let me know. I do keep it a little cooler up front in my area.
Okay.
Sit back, enjoy the ride.
Okay, and the light went off. Okay, so did you guys catch that? She said that she does hard braking. So the first thing I did was I wanted to look at the seat belts, right? Because I thought, oh crap, I didn't go ahead and do my seat belt. Look at this, you guys. There are no seat belts. No seat belts at all. 0 seat belts. So if we have a hard brake, either my my little beef sandwich here, corned beef sandwich is gonna go flying, or maybe it'll be the death of the ThinkPad, huh? I hope the ThinkPad has a untimely end. That's just me though. Is that what allowed? Not having a seatbelt? Yeah, it's fine because they have like school buses, like for school children. You don't have any seatbelts on there. Hey, quick question. Have you ever dropped your ThinkPad and broke it?
No, actually, when I used to do camera installs, I remember taking my ThinkPad T520, and I would take it to the top of the ladder, and I would remove the camera, and then I would look at it. And every single time I went to reach for the camera, I would knock the ThinkPad off the ladder with my knee. So my ThinkPad T520 actually fell off of a ladder numerous times, some quite high ladders. And this part over here was totally you could see it had a bunch of little cracks in it, but they were all these micro fractures, but it never actually broke. It's not like this aluminum shit where it just bends and then once it bends it's useless, or where it just breaks outright. It's kind of like bulletproof glass in a sense, where I just kept dropping it, and it never broke at the hinge section, which is just amazing. But again, that's a ThinkPad T520. It's not a piece of shit MacBook. I have taste.
Wait, what's the carbon one made out of? Is the carbon?
I like things that are shiny, you Mac user.
Really? It's not made out of aluminum?
Nope, no shiny. You wouldn't want
What's
it.
made out of? Plastic?
It's made out of good stuff.
Good stuff.
The stuff that doesn't break.
Okay, what is that? What is that carbon ThinkPad made out of? Huh? What's the casing made out of? No, not the ThinkPad. The carbon one, not the thick pad. I don't want this thick pad. This is a foot hazard. Spring stick. Good stuff. Oh goodness, guys. Plastic, carbon. Plastic. See? Plastic. So it's not even made out of metal. It's made out of plastic. I could.
You're such a noob.
What?
You just hear plastic instead of aluminum and assume it's worse. Let's drop your MacBook Air off a ladder and my ThinkPad and see which one survives. You know what would really be fun to do?
What?
Drop yours first and then drop mine and have it land on your MacBook.
Then you can do a board repair about you have to fix Clio from top to bottom.
LOL.
What?
You toss Clio in a dumpster.
No, don't toss Clio in a dumpster.
That's where it belongs.
No, Clio does not belong in a dumpster.
Alright, that would be insulting to the banana peels in the dumpster.
Did we look into the press credential thing, make your own and get into events as you have a right to? Yes, we have looked into it. So we plan to have something in the works, and that's all I'm going to say about that. By the way, what kind of computer does everyone have? I hope nobody here has an HP. Custom build. Oh, damn it, I thought someone had a MacBook here. I got my hopes up. Made of dead Mac users? Oh. Lenovo, Chromebook. HEI. What? Port Art Studio has an HP, but it's crap. I agree with the HP, it's crap, in my opinion. Man, why do so many people have HPs? So what is this? Erica's Apple IIc fun when her Clio breaks? That sounds ancient. By the way, did you hear? Did you hear about that SE2 coming out? Huh?
I don't want it.
I think it would be perfect. You see my phone? It's kind of big, and I have small hands. So the SE2 would be perfect for my little hands. What? He's giving me a look. Like, are you seriously talking about this? I'm like, whatever. Wow, you got a bunch of ThinkPad users here. Wow, a lot of HP people over here. He is working on his computer right next to me. Wave hi. Give a wink to the camera. Smile. What?
I'll smile when I start dating a ThinkPad user.
What? What's so good about a ThinkPad user?
It shows quality taste.
But I do have quality taste.
That's the thing. It's not really even a statement about you. It's a statement about me. Your taste
You like
is the
plastic women?
No, your taste is the taste of someone who thinks a MacBook is good, and you like me, and you care about me, which means that you have bad taste, which means that I must be bad in some way because you like things that are bad. It's actually your use of a MacBook is actually it's not just indicative of the MacBook, it's indicative of me as a human being.
You mean the fact that you're trying to persuade everyone not to use a MacBook?
No, it's in how do I put this? Like, you ever been with a girl and then she goes, oh yeah, that's the person I used to date, and you look, oh, like you're like kind of excited because you know, like, wow, she chose me, and then you see the guy that she was dating before, and he's like 500 pounds and unemployed. Here, let me explain it this way. So I was dating this one woman 8 years ago, and she, you know, she found me attractive and interesting and all this stuff. I'm like, oh great, and then she was talking about her ex, who essentially lived in, he was a few years older than me. He lived in his parents' basement. He was unemployed, and he hadn't done anything for like 8 years. No job, no nothing, no life. It's like, oh, and he's like, yeah, I thought he was great. And I was like, oh, great. Yeah, I feel so much better about the fact that you chose me. But the thing is, this is even worse.
Why the worse?
Because a MacBook is essentially worse than that situation. That's all I have to say on the matter.
I agree.
That's all I have to say on the matter.
He puts quality of women, and he looks at with my choice of computer, and I'm thinking, it just works with me, you know. I just like everything about my MacBook.
I'm going above and beyond to be ridiculous right now, but I'm kind of having fun with it.
Plus, you know, my Clio's been with me for 7 years. 7 years. 7 years.
So it means that you're willing to allow a abusive relationship to go on for a really long period of time. That's what that tells.
It just works, exactly.
Except for when MemVTT enable isn't there. Oh, I'm kidding. You enjoy your MacBook, though.
I can't. I'm not losing that MacBook. No way. Actually.
Someday that Cougar Point PCH is going to die. Here's not Cougar Point. This is Panther Point. Yeah, PCH.
And then.
Crashing.
Okay. And then what happened afterwards?
Then
How
I
do you
get you a
fix that?
ThinkPad.
How do you fix that?
We get you a ThinkPad.
No, it doesn't fix it. I believe in the right to repair. You should repair Clio. How do you fix that?
I believe in the right to destroy Clio. I don't like psychics.
Why?
They're scammers. You ever watch the Iron Sheik?
Huh?
You know the wrestler, the Iron Sheik? Do you know what he used to do to his opponents?
What? What did he do?
Take him, break his back, fuck his ass, and make him humble, old country way. That's what I'm gonna do to Clio.
That's a little too harsh on a piece of metal.
Gonna
With
break its back, fuck its ass, and then make it humble, old country way. That's what we do to Clio.
Actually, Larry brings up a good point. He said if it had not been for Apple, you would have not met what's her face, which I'm assuming is me. That's true, actually. What if I was a ThinkPad user? I don't know. What I even.
If you were a ThinkPad user, your taste would be too high end for me.
Too high end.
Yeah, I would have asked you out, and you'd be like, "Who the fuck's this idiot with his eye bags and his cat that can't wipe his ass? Like, what the hell?"
Oriole's a quality cat. Okay, he's a quality.
Your taste in men and cats and laptops is all in question right now.
Yeah, Clio's 2012. I hope she makes 10 years old.
Oh shit. What did I just hit?
Exactly. You hit something because I don't have an iPhone.
Why do you have your Wi-Fi on? You're on a bus.
Huh?
Oh my god, look at all this crap you don't need to have on.
Yeah, why?
Why do you have location on?
Because I had.
Why do you have Wi-Fi calling on?
I know, that's always on.
Oh, this is so painful. No wonder your battery's always dead.
You know what?
Your battery, like, anytime my battery is at 80%, yours is at 3%, and this is why.
Okay, you know why? The reason being is because...
You're an Apple user, that's what it is.
If I had Apple, they would make those decisions for me. I wouldn't have to deal with the whole little Wi-Fi
Lewis
calling
is
stuff.
bossy. Damn straight.
I have owned a iPhone 4, as you've seen, maybe in the repair stream. iPhone SE. And, yeah. And hopefully the SE2. If I go ahead and if I get that SE2, you guys will see it.
One thing I'd really like to do, I think would be hysterical April Fool's,
What?
is when her laptop dies, I want to get a ThinkPad, put OS 10 on it, and like make it a Hackintosh, paint it, just like write MacBook Air in the shittiest handwriting at the bottom of it and give it to her and see if she can tell.
I don't even think a thief would take it. Thief will be like, what this?
Like here, an unboxing. I've never done a real unboxing video before, but an unboxing video of Erica's birthday present. Because your birthday's coming up in a few months. That would be. I just need to figure out how to get Wi-Fi to work on it. I gotta find the right
What
card.
are you gonna say? You got the Rossman edition MacBook?
That would be hysterical. Erica, it's your birthday. I should get that for your birthday.
What? I know how I feel about this.
Erica's on her way to becoming a boomer. How old are you next year?
Yeah, the thief won't take the ThinkPad, but they won't take Mac. My 6S Plus battery lasts 2 hours. Oh, that's it? Oh. Yeah, I don't know why he turned it off. He knows I'm not connected to... He knows that I was just going to connect back to Wi-Fi on my cellular. No, I don't want to buy a new MacBook. That's the thing. You know, I'm trying to... Okay, here's the thing. People don't think I'm being considerate here, but I'm being very considerate because I've heard that the new MacBooks are tough to fix. And then, you know, even if you got that little touch bar thing, like, that's a pain, right? So, to be a good girlfriend, I should not upgrade my computer. I should just stick with Clio. Unless you think I should keep with the 2019 MacBook, huh? Huh? What? Look at that. What? I could do a live stream that says, you know, I went ahead and I got a birthday present for Lewis. I got him
I am going to change the locks.
the newest model of MacBook.
I think I can make it home before you do.
What? Actually, what's your inch on your? How big is your ThinkPad?
15.6
15 inches. Do they make a 15-inch MacBook? They don't, right? It's only 13 and 17, right?
No, they have a 15. I think that
That's
yeah,
the
the
Pro, right?
A1707 is a 15. I think that's the A1990. Yeah, the A1990.
A1990?
Yeah, it's a 15.4 inch.
Okay, I'm gonna remember that. That would be the perfect size for you. Perfect size. Not too small, not too big. Perfect.
Why are you trying to turn me into Chris Brown or O.J.
I'm
Simpson?
not trying to.
I'm a nice, kind, peaceful man, and you're trying to turn me into Chris Brown or O.J. Simpson.
Yes.
It's not very nice. Why are you trying to get your boyfriend put in jail?
I'm not trying to put you in jail.
You are.
And the defense would be she got a MacBook. She was
I'll
talking
win.
about MacBook.
I'll win. Like, I won't have to hire a Johnny Cochran or anything. I'll just replay this video.
Oh, by the way, so we were going through the airport, right? And he decided to make a bet with me. And his bet was if we had to go cross through, because we were at like Terminal C and we had to get through Terminal B, if we had to go back through TSA, then he would buy a MacBook. But if go through TSA again, then I would have to give up Clio and use a ThinkPad. You know what I did? I didn't take up that offer because it was too much for me to lose. And then turns out we had to go through TSA again. So if I had made that bet, if I had taken up that bet, I would have won. And he would have had a MacBook. A glorious, glorious MacBook. But I didn't take it. I didn't like the odds. It was too stacked against me. If the bet was, you know, use the ThinkPad for 30 days, use the MacBook for 30 days, I wouldn't mind doing that. Yeah, but he would have to use it for 30 days and he would have to stream on that. Ooh, glorious. Cleo. Books, you should love MacBooks, right? Love, 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 love. Get used to them. Hazel Space Cookies said that Oreo and I are the brains of the organization. Huh? What do you think about that? Oreo the brains.
You're all delusional.
Yeah. Erica, you're a nice person just like most Apple users. Windows people are unpleasant and grumpy and complain and you know, do you know why that is? Well, I can tell you why he's grumpy. Because he doesn't eat enough cookies in his life. Does not.
I need to get in better shape before I can start eating cookies.
And that's the reason why he's always grumpy, you guys.
I'm not going to be able to attract a ThinkPad user with that unless I'm in good shape. Nothing.
ThinkPad user's gonna get lost in your deep, dark eye circles. But a MacBook user wouldn't mind. Yep, look, JG is a person of taste. MacBook user here, love it. Am I covered by... Actually, you know what? Cleo is too old. Even if I had AppleCare, she would be too old because after like 5 years, they refused to service it in the stores, and I would have to go to another place to get it fixed. Yep, we're on a Greyhound bus. We are traveling from... Where are we traveling from? Albany. Yeah, Albany. I got it confused. I was thinking like, oh, Tumwater. No, that's not it. Let's see. Ooh. By the way, if you guys joined the Discord, you would have seen the beautiful pictures of inside the Senate or the legislative building. Beautiful, beautiful. It actually reminded me of the Great Gatsby. Albany? Albany? How do you say Albany? How do you say it?
Albany.
I'll say it again?
Albany.
Albany. Albany. Well,
I'll learn how to pronounce it.
Albany.
I'll learn how to pronounce it if they pass my bill.
What, Copaz? Albany? Albany. How much private time just seems like you stream everything you do? Well, we don't have too much private time because we're on a bus. We're on a bus right now. See? It's on a bus. On a bus. Oh, so I don't know if I shared it with you guys earlier, but when we were going from New York to, I'm thinking about it. I'll AOL bunny. Okay, when we were going over to Albany, I'm not gonna be able to say Albany with a straight face.
You sound like an AOL user.
Huh?
AOL bunny.
Copaz said that. Did you hire Copaz? Huh?
Fired
AOL
him.
bunny.
Yeah, and I fired him twice.
So, when we were going over Albany, Copaz asked if he can get fired a third time. There was no answer, Copaz. No answer. Lol, buddy.
Someone asked if you tested my ThinkPad. I think your foot tested my ThinkPad.
Yeah, I did. It's capable of breaking a foot, I think. Albany. Albany. I'm going to the Albany, please. Albany. Okay, so when we were going over to Albany, okay.
Stop repeating Albany, it's triggering.
It's triggering. Triggering who? Triggering you?
Just stop saying it over and over again.
He's getting triggered. Okay. I wanted to sit in the middle. He told me he wanted to sit in the back, and I was thinking, really, the back? So we sat in the back, two rows up from the bathroom, okay? And I don't know if you guys have ever been to a Greyhound, but the fumes coming from that bathroom on that 3-hour bus ride was noxious fumes. Noxious fumes, you guys. It was terrible. I was thinking, how is this smelling so bad in 3 hours? I could not understand it. I didn't even want to even look inside of it. I found out that they don't dump it all the time, like every time. So there's times where, and this is what I saw on the news somewhere. They said that there was this one person who was going on a bus. I forgot if it was a Greyhound or not, but they had a 6-hour bus ride. Okay, 15 minutes after they left the station, the septic tank overflowed. So there was sewage, raw sewage. I'm not going to say what it is, but you guys can figure out what it is. Raw sewage going down the aisles of it, and some people had their stuff on the floor, so their stuff was covered on the bottom with crap. Okay, I just said it. Crap. And you know what the bus driver did? Instead of turning back, he continued on forward. Bored. I can't imagine being on a poopy bus for that long. I know. Oh, it's so terrible. It's so terrible. So, yeah. Oh, Jess is on the phone. So I heard that. I was like, oh, gross. So, and this time we're in the middle of the bus. So if there's any fumes, I can't smell it from here. No, I just had to tell you. So if any of you guys go on a bus, like a Greyhound or any of these long distance, do not sit at the end, okay? Sit in the middle. Sit in the middle or sit in the front. Don't sit towards the restroom. And same thing goes for plane rides. I know, he's very lucky to have a MacBook user. Just go to sleep. Okay, hold up. Mark, I'm gonna disagree with you because as a person who lives with a poopy butt cat, when Oreo has poop on his butt, which he's had as recently as 2 days ago, 2 or 3 days ago, I wake up and I smell that. So I can definitely smell Mr. Poopy Butt Cat. It's not a laughing matter, it's very serious. Okay, here's the worst thing. This is a little Oreo TMI. So he goes to the litter box in the middle of the night, and then after he goes ahead and he does that, you know, he goes in the litter box, right? And he has pretty high walls for his litter box. His butt was not inside of the litter box. So he made his business on the walls of it, and his number 2 went outside of the wall, and then I think he turned around and he stepped in his poop. Yep. So he went to the litter box, poop. He stood inside, but his tail was outside of the litter box, and he pooped outside on the wall, and then when he went to walk out, his paw went right in the poop. I know that because the next day I went ahead and I looked at his paw and yep. And people were telling me, they said, Erica, you just need to go ahead and get him a bigger litter box. And I said, this litter box is about 3 feet long. It's not that. It's he could not go ahead and get. He had so much space. He just needed to scoot maybe like 5 inches more inward. He just made it on the wall. You know, he's a very cute cat, so it's okay. I can overlook that, but I guess maybe it's just too soon, but I'm kind of worried that we'll find out that he pooped either outside of it, or I'm gonna have to change the sheets again. Then he can wee and poo everywhere. Oh, he's a cute cat, though. That's his only negative. His only negative is his pooping issue.
It's unbelievable because I remember in 2008 and 9, every customer that came to me was like, what's the difference? I said, if you replace my screens, what happened? They said, if you replace my screen, what happened? I believe it's like, the other person, no, the guy says the screen made by it just made me sick. And it's just really weird.
No, he does that maybe once a month. Or about once a month he'll poop outside of the litter box and he'll go in on the wall. So you know how when you have the litter box, there's the outside wall that the cat has to step over? Yeah, his poop, his feet and paws were inside of the litter, but his butt was not fully inside of the litter box. So he pooped on the outside wall. Let's see here. Okay. Alex does not want to hear about cat poop, so I'm not going to say anything. He's painting.
Can you say that again? I'm sorry. There was a bubble. You said poop, but I didn't hear anything for a few seconds before.
why are we not just driving a rental? First of all, I don't want to go ahead and drive 3 hours in a state that I'm very unfamiliar with. I don't feel comfortable driving with New York drivers.
I don't know. I don't know if they have access to it. The guy that I met the other day that actually deals with debug now, he showed me a thing.
Any news from the news shop? It's moving along. It's chugging along. And that's about it. He doesn't have a driver's license. I have a driver's license though.
This thing looks like it was made in 1880. And he plugs it in, and he will actually say, no, turn on these demons, turn on other demons. And so let's say you have a phone that's moving.
And also, the other thing too is that, let's say I get a rental, okay? And I drive to New York. I'm gonna have to drop off the rental, and then how are we gonna get home? We're gonna have to take a Lyft or Uber anyway. Why didn't we guys fly? Because well, we were looking at all the options, and when it came down to buses, like this bus that we have, it's about $25 per person one way. So us going to New York was $50. I mean, us going to Albany was $50. Us coming back was $50.
Yeah, and there's another thing, Justin, is if you enjoy this, it's FPGA. So you can emulate stuff that they it doesn't care about the encryption. So let's say you decided to the chips inside the phone there, it would actually be able to read it into the phone. This thing is about the size of this table.
And you know, 3 hours is not that bad at all. I actually have way more legroom than I do in on the plane. Look at this. It's so much better, you guys. Look. And if I wanted to, I can move over there.
It's like, I want one. If you wanted somebody who knows, one of those actually managed.
They did not pass anything in any state yet.
I was kind of concerned with this. He said, my boss has been doing this for like over 15 years in way worse stuff than me.
Wow.
But he was talking about this stuff.
JP, did you know though that they were going to be taking all those stops? Because usually when you have a bus, they give you an estimated time of arrival, right?
Like, I would like access to something like, I honestly don't know. Like, I wouldn't be able to ask, I can't ask him. I can't ask him for the T2 chip that works with JTAG Connect. I don't really, that's the sad thing, is that like I realized that a lot of the geniuses that work there actually want to do more big stuff. They get access to nothing. Maybe there is. Like,
If there's a right to repair hearing in Wuhan, will we go there? I don't know why there would be one in Wuhan, because what we're talking of is about U.S. legislations and U.S. hearings. I think it would be a trap if we go to Wuhan right now. Yeah, he's on the phone with Justin. It's actually not strange that we don't drive, because if we have a car, where would we park it? There's no place to park it. He's talking to Justin right now. Here, they stopped every 15 minutes for a 5 to 10 pick up and drop. That's crazy. I can't believe it. It takes that long to pick up and drop off. Oh, thank you, Papa D. Yes, that folk could seal it in a blanket. Oh, look at this low lighting. I think if I had, I gotta go ahead and. Yeah, this phone craniness is terrible. Let's see here. Okay, how many of you guys have actually taken a bus for long distance? I'm just wondering, because the food offerings at the Greyhound bus stop that we went to were a little lacking. Zero? Wow, New York City to Oregon. How long was your bus ride, Hannah? Oh.
I don't know. I don't have any questions. My only question would be, is there anything that you...
3 days. Oh. Zcash. So, you know, for the ones with a couple of days, so do you get off at, does the way it work is that you get off a stop and then you go to a hotel and then at a certain time you just go back on the train, or do you actually sleep on it? Because I'm not too sure if there's like a long railroad somewhere, or people just stay on Greyhounds for 3 days. Oh, you sleep on there. Oh, I see, I see. Yeah, we were looking at the Amtrak at first because I was thinking, what are the ways we could get here? So I looked at Amtrak, and Amtrak, listen to this. They have these little areas where you can go ahead and sleep in. But I think for 2 people, it came out to like $170 for one way. And I was thinking, oh, okay, if I want this for 3 hours, that's expensive because 170 times 2 is about 340, right? So versus $100. So that's why we are on a Greyhound bus, and I don't mind it at all. Wow, $800. Woo. Yeah, I've never been on the Amtrak, so I have no idea how it is.
Probably 30.
Yeah, I was just looking at all these different options, so. So when you have a sleeper car, Hannah, does that mean you can sleep on it? There's beds? Because I'm not too familiar with it.
Depends who it is. The person who grabs the stuff to do the daylight, they fix 4 to 7 a day. If it's fall, between 0 and 0.5.
Oh, that sounds nice, actually. Private room with a bed and a little area to sit in. Oh, wow.
Wait, so you mean you fix 5 or 6 machines per hour, or you mean it's not?
Oh, wow. Did not
So
know
what are
that.
the things that you're working on for us? Like, what are you doing in it? Like, what are these fixes that you do?
So how comfortable are those beds? Because I'm not too familiar with them. Is it like a crappy bunk bed, or is it pretty comfortable? Wow. My video looks, yeah, that's because it's such low light, you guys, and I can't turn on the light at all to help with the lighting because it's, well, because I need to be mindful and use a mindful tone of voice. Wow, memory foam. By the way, are you up to do a Patreon AMA today? Okay. Well, we might do a Patreon AMA today. It was either today or tomorrow. I forgot when I said we were going to do it, but it all really depends on him because everybody wants to ask him questions. You know, funny that you say that you can take a laptop in your lap and turn it on and let it light you. I don't have Clio on me. And ThinkPad, well, he's using it right now. He's, oh my, what is this? What is this crap that you're looking at? Oh, gosh. Jeez, he's looking at something. Did you see that?
I want a bigger ThinkPad. I want the 17-inch ThinkPad.
17-inch ThinkPad?
Oh, good to know.
Why do you need a bigger inch ThinkPad?
Talk to you later. You know, you'd have a lot more time for repair if you stopped putting time.
I'm just looking at this stuff. No, he's looking at one of those bricks. That is such a weird screen. It looked like a square. He's looking at the ThinkPad P73 and all this other stuff too.
Yeah, it's gonna take a while. That's the thing. Honestly, what I would do is I would just record what you have to record. Record everything you need to record. Save it.
Turn on the studio lights. I can't see. What studio lights? Okay, add up. No, I can't see anything.
Throw them out of your shop, Jessica. I know you can deadlift over 300. You can do it. You need to do it. You can some crafts. I believe in you. Jessa has someone from the Genius Bar in her store that apparently watches my stuff while he's working
Really?
at the Genius Bar. That's hysterical.
Okay.
I think I'm really infiltrating everywhere.
You know, I wonder how it'd be if I applied to work at the Genius Bar, huh?
No, Eric.
Why?
No, Eric. No.
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 I don't understand why you're trying so quickly to become homeless.
Homeless?
You and Oreo both.
Oh,
We'll
Copass said he got an interview offer from the Genius Bar.
We will clean house very quickly. Oreo, bam. Kopaz, bam. Erica, bam.
Oh, Copass. Oh.
That'll
So,
be the...
so Copass, how come you didn't take that job, huh? How come you didn't take working at the Genius Bar? Because it sounds like you applied for the Genius Bar. Ah! Oh no! This is so hard holding it with... I have to hold it with, like, specifically my right hand because the camera's on the left-hand side. So wait, hold up a second. So you were working there in 2018, and you were working at Lewis's store, and then you applied to work for the Genius Bar, or was it before? I'm just wondering, Kopaz. Oh, you applied to multiple places. I wonder how it would have been if you got accepted at the Genius Bar. Like, what was your position that you applied for at the Genius? I mean, were you going to be a technician or? Well, actually, you could say you're very well-rounded if you worked at the Genius Bar. I'm on a bus. Definitely not driving. Kopaz says that he's not going to go ahead and be trained. Okay, well, he's editing video. You Genius Bar. So Kopaz, what was your position that you applied for the Genius Bar? Ah, customer service. Oh, co-person who checks you in on an iPad to fix your device. So they'll be like, oh, it gets so hard. They only have one position.